It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Here at the Staples Center, the fans here in Los Angeles have been up for the Clippers.
Marcus Morris Sr. for two.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Out of experience on the floor tonight, Greg, how does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Leonard on the wing. Driving inside.
Getting a step on the defense there. Once Leonard has this, you know he's going to capitalize.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. Lakers passing it around. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
And he jams it with authority.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's James. Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And both free throws good for Zubac. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Westbrook. Now Davis. Off target from three-point range. Leonard attacking. George, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Johnson right side. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by James. Leonard, no luck.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A fader. They get it back. Pass to LeBron. Into the lane. And finished off by LeBron.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
It's the three-point bomb. It's a tie ball game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Reeves. Now here is Davis. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
High percentage look that time from Anthony Davis, and that's one he rarely misses.
Leonard attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got his second bucket.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. .137 left in the first quarter. Pass to Monk. Uncovered. The shot's good.
And Monk has excellent timing on the catch and shoot. Takes no time in getting it off once he catches the ball.
Here's Jackson. Now Covington. Sweet move. Jackson down low. Monk grabs the board. The Lakers in the lead. Anthony taking his time here. .50 seconds left to play in the first. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
And it's sent back by Howard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
Pass to man. A three-pointer, no good. Outside Westbrook. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him.
Solid at guarding both post and perimeter players. That gives them great value. Batum's length.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. We got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Pass to Horton Tucker. To the paint. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 3 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Whew, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
The Clippers trail. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Jackson. Back to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Here's Hartenstein. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hartenstein's got his first basket. No one near James as he lets it go.
LeBron James.
Buries it from three-point range.
And I tell you what, if LeBron is making that, you simply got to shake his hand, tip your cap to him. That was a bomb there.
With the drive. And Covington sends it back. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Pass to James. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first.
Boy, he's been a
personal foul.
rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
You know, it really seems strange to say, but as big an impact as LeBron's made as a basketball player, he's making an even bigger impact off the court. His philanthropy, his activism. Tell you what, this guy's a special person. I really believe he's going to be a case study of how an athlete can leverage his stardom, his celebrity, his resources in a way that leaves a lasting, impactful legacy for many, many years to come.
Left side, Davis. To the middle.
Remain in the first.
James with the bucket. LeBron's got 12 in the game. To the inside. Here's Covington. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Covington's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. In the corner, Bradley with it. And another three for the Lakers.
3 points.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Good work there as it goes.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Davis, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Powell, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. To the middle, kicks it out to Johnson. Cranes the three-pointer.
Stanley Johnson.
Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
The shot by George, no good. Lakers leading by 4. From deep, James. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That
Anthony
one good
Davis.
for 2. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Kicks it out to James. 2 on the clock. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers on top, up 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's LeBron. And that one off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. Left side, Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. George has got 5.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Reeves.
Lakers substitution.
Lakers working the ball around now.
Anthony.
Back to Westbrook. The three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 11. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Pass to Powell. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And they recover it. Here's Reeves. Outside Anthony. Second shot opportunity. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Leonard. That shot off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Outside for Davis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. He's got 12.
Clippers take a timeout.
When Davis is knocking that shot down from deep, he's hard to deal with, and his team is tough to beat.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
2 minutes.
Here's Horton Tucker. Excellent D there from George.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Good on both. Lakers leading by 12. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Horton Tucker. Over Jackson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. George with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. .110 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Davis. Knocked away. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's George. And Davis sends it back. Outside for Jackson. Here's George. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And Davis sends it back. Pass to Monk. Back to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Here's Horton Tucker. Anthony right side. And here is Monk. The tray. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. George with the ball. It's Powell on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Carmelo Anthony.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for LA, Norman Powell.
And so he hits both. And the Lakers have possession. LeBron outside. Back to Westbrook. Outside Bradley. For 3. They grab their own miss. The kick out to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades away. No good. Shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Powell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's James. Hits the outside fadeaway. LeBron's got 19 points.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Defensive foul.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. James outside. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Here's Zubats. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And the Clippers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And the Clippers making a switch here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to LeBron. Lobbed up there for Howard. Covington with the steal. Here's Leonard. Count it. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Okay. You know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Both teams changing it up here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Oh, Covington in position. No good that time.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Back to James. Just 4 to shoot. With the fadeaway. The Clippers grab the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Reeves. Offline with his 3. Down low. And the dunk by Covington.
And Covington is someone who definitely has the clutch DNA. I mean, he welcomes the chance to take these important shots.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. It's in!
LeBron James.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
To the paint. Takes it out to Leonard. Back to Covington. George looking over the floor. Driving to the basket. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. To the middle. LeBron outside. Lakers passing it around. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Lakers call time here.
That's his first personal foul.
They're up by 1.
First team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Timeout call for the Lakers.
And the Lakers with possession here. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
And the Clippers call time here.
All right.
They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so it's the Lakers who